Have you ever found yourself caught in the silent ache of wanting someone deeply, feeling that inexplicable pull towards a specific person, yet unsure how to bridge the gap between desire and reality? Today, we're going to dive into a profound truth that Dale Carnegie himself would champion: the immense power of understanding human nature, and more importantly, understanding your own inherent power. This isn't about chasing or manipulating. It's about becoming so authentically magnetic that the person you desire is drawn to you effortlessly, compelled by a force they can barely explain. Imagine a world where your deepest desire for connection isn't a struggle but a natural unfoldment. We'll explore exactly how to tap into that inner magnetism, revealing the subtle yet potent shifts you can make to attract profound, undeniable love. Stay with us until the very end, because the insights we're about to share will transform not just your relationships, but your entire perception of self-worth and attraction. Don't miss out on these powerful revelations. Make sure to like this video if it resonates with you, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing advice. You are not merely an invisible presence in a world teeming with fleeting encounters. You are, unequivocally, an unforgettable force. You are not defined by a lack of love, for in your very essence you are love. Your being does not seek external validation, for you are the very embodiment of validation itself. At this precise moment, the intricate machinery of the universe is meticulously aligning every single detail, orchestrating a seamless convergence to bring you and this person together. That long-awaited text message? It's not a mere possibility. It is already in motion, speeding across the energetic pathways of existence. That pivotal moment of profound eye contact, where worlds silently collide. It is being meticulously prepared, woven into the fabric of your shared future. That heartfelt confession of love, a declaration longed for and anticipated. It's not a whisper in the wind. It is already echoing with profound resonance through the ethereal realms of energetic connection, awaiting its tangible manifestation in your physical reality. Powerful affirmations. To truly harness this inherent power, you must vocalize your deepest truths with unwavering conviction. Declare it, not just as a fleeting thought, but as a resolute decree. They love me. They crave my presence. They desire me with a passion that burns through every single distraction, consuming all that might stand in its way. Elevate your voice, letting your assertion resonate with even greater force. I am magnetic. I am utterly irresistible. I am the one they unequivocally want, perhaps not someday, but now. Understand this fundamental truth. The more profound your belief in your own inherent worth and magnetic appeal, the swifter and more assuredly they will draw near. The deeper your focus on recognizing and valuing your own immense worth, the more potently they will feel that undeniable magnetic pull, guiding them directly into your orbit. Release the urge to chase, forego the anxious waiting. Instead, embrace the art of attraction, the science of manifestation, the grace of receiving. They are undeniably on their way to you at this very moment, experiencing an urgent, compelling need to reach out, to lay bare their feelings, to simply be in your cherished proximity. Your voice, in subtle whispers, echoes persistently within their mind. Your image, vibrant and clear, illuminates the landscape of their heart. Your energy, a pervasive and comforting presence, greets them everywhere they turn, a constant reminder of your profound influence. They don't seek just anyone. They want you, not casually, not halfway, but with an intensity that borders on obsession. Let this profound truth become the cornerstone of your inner world. I am not merely an option for someone. I am their obsession. I am the chosen one, and absolutely nothing can impede the flow of the love that is already unequivocally mine. Feel this truth deep within your core. Believe in its absolute certainty, and claim it as your inherent right, for it is already unfolding, already happening right now. The attraction is mutual. The individual you desire is already, at this very moment, experiencing the subtle yet powerful energetic pull you are emanating. While your physical eyes may not yet perceive the tangible evidence of this connection, something profound is undeniably shifting beneath the surface of reality. Energy in its purest form is a real and potent force, traveling with a speed that far surpasses any spoken word. The thoughts you meticulously send out, imbued with intention and desire, And the profound feelings you are cultivating and nurturing within the sanctuary of your heart are not merely contained within your being. No, they are reaching out, extending their subtle tendrils, enveloping the vast expanse of the universe, and unerringly finding their way into the mind of that specific person. As you continue to breathe with purpose and believe with unwavering conviction, they are beginning to perceive an inexplicable sensation, something they cannot quite articulate or define. It might manifest as a sudden, vivid memory of you, a distinct and comforting sensation, or an unbidden thought of your presence that seems to emerge from nowhere. This is not a mere coincidence. This is the unmistakable signature of alignment. You might mistakenly believe they are too distant, too removed, or perhaps even that they have forgotten you entirely. Yet, in the unseen, intricate tapestry of the world, something truly powerful is already in motion, orchestrating your connection. You are at your core a vibrational being, a magnificent emitter of energy. When you consciously project a frequency infused with love, desire, and an unshakable certainty, that potent signal does not dissipate into the void. It lands precisely where it is intended, directly within their subconscious mind. And here lies the profound secret. The more deeply you align yourself with the tangible reality that they are already irrevocably yours, the more intensely they will feel your presence, the more profoundly they will crave your undeniable presence in their life. Perhaps they are simply navigating their daily routine, scrolling through the endless stream of their phone, engaging in casual conversation with a friend, or perhaps lying quietly in bed at night. And then, without warning, your name subtly surfaces in their mind. Your radiant smile, the unique timbre of your voice, your distinctive energy, all of it flashes through them like an unexpected surge of lightning. They might not consciously comprehend why it feels so intensely real, why they suddenly experience this compelling urge to reach out, to hear from you, or to simply catch a glimpse of you. Yet they feel it, undeniably. They feel the profound pull. This, unequivocally, is your energy diligently performing its work, orchestrating the unseen. They are experiencing vivid dreams of you, dreams so potent and lifelike that they awaken with a lingering sense of yearning they cannot easily dismiss. Dreams where they hold you close, engage in meaningful conversations with you, or simply feel an overwhelming closeness to your essence. They may not yet consciously grasp the full depth of what is unfolding, but their soul inherently does. Their spirit possesses an innate knowing, picking up on your unique vibration in ways that effortlessly bypass conventional logic and reasoning. Their soul recognizes you. Your specific person may attempt to distract themselves, to immerse themselves in busyness, to actively try and move on from whatever they felt. Yet, your energy, far from dissipating, proves itself to be remarkably stronger than any fleeting distraction. It lingers in the quiet moments, a subtle whisper in the stillness. It echoes with undeniable presence in crowded rooms, a persistent resonance they cannot escape. They might encounter someone who bears a passing resemblance to you, hear a melody that inexplicably reminds them of your unique energy, or suddenly find themselves smiling for no apparent reason, only to then realize it's because a memory of you, uninvited yet profoundly welcome, effortlessly drifted into their consciousness. This feeling is not just welcome. It is profoundly familiar and, in its essence, utterly inevitable. This profound connection is not about manipulation. It is a natural phenomenon of resonance. You are not forcing anything. You are not attempting to control their free will. Instead, you are aligning with the most authentic version of yourself, the self that is already cherished, already chosen, already deeply desired. When you step fully and consciously into that empowered version of yourself, the confident, radiant, and undeniably magnetic you, they perceive it instantly. It tugs at the very core of their heart, resonates within their mind, and awakens their senses. Even if you haven't yet met them in the physical realm, the universe is already meticulously preparing them for your arrival. They are beginning to feel a deep-seated need, an unexplained yearning, a mysterious and compelling pull towards something distinctly different, something infinitely deeper. That something, unequivocally, is you. Your vibrant energy is actively calling them home, guiding them back to a sense of completeness they didn't even realize they were missing. They are subconsciously beginning to look for you, perhaps without even recognizing the purpose of their search. They are noticing that other people simply don't compare to the profound feeling your energy evokes. They are questioning why they suddenly feel an inexplicable sense of incompleteness, even when surrounded by a vibrant crowd. The unvarnished truth is this: energy does not lie. Words can be feigned, actions can be delayed or misrepresented, but energy, in its rawest form, always reveals the truth. And your energy is speaking loudly and unequivocally. I am the one. I am yours. Come to me. They are listening, even if they are not yet consciously aware of the profound connection being forged. The bond is building, piece by intricate piece. The pull is undeniable, a force of nature that cannot be reasoned away. Your energy transcends. The thoughts you cultivate, the feelings you nurture, and the intentions you project are not confined to the boundaries of your physical self. They are powerful energetic signals that extend outward, permeating the very fabric of the universe and finding their way to that specific person. Even when they are simply going about their day, scrolling through their phone, talking with a friend, or lying in bed at night, your name, your image, your essence can suddenly pop into their mind. This isn't coincidence. It's alignment. Your energy is a dynamic, living force that can penetrate distractions and linger in their consciousness. They might hear a song, see something that reminds them of you, or simply feel a surge of unbidden joy, only to realize it's tied to your memory. They may not fully comprehend why, but they feel the pull. This pull is your energy at work, influencing their subtle awareness. They are having vivid dreams of you so real that they awaken with an inexplicable longing. These aren't just dreams, they are your vibrational essence reaching their soul, bypassing the logical mind. Their spirit recognizes you. Even if their conscious self hasn't fully caught up, they might try to distract themselves, but your energy is stronger than any attempt to move on. It whispers in quiet moments and echoes in crowded rooms. It's a familiar, welcome, and ultimately inevitable presence in their inner world. Resonance, not manipulation. It is crucial to understand that what is unfolding between you and this specific person is not a manipulative act. It is a beautiful process of resonance. You are not attempting to force anything, nor are you seeking to control their free will. Instead, you are consciously aligning yourself with the highest and most authentic version of who you are, a version of yourself that is already deeply loved, already definitively chosen, and already profoundly desired. When you fully step into this embodied reality of your most confident, radiant, and undeniably magnetic self, they perceive it instantaneously. This shift in your energetic vibration creates a powerful tug, reaching directly into their heart, their mind, and their very senses. This occurs even if you haven't yet met them in the physical realm, or if circumstances currently keep you apart. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, is already meticulously preparing them for your connection. They are beginning to experience a profound need, a deep yearning, an almost mysterious pull towards something uniquely different, something infinitely deeper than anything they've encountered before. That something, undeniably, is you. Your energy is acting as a gentle yet persistent call, guiding them home to a connection that feels inherently right and complete. They are subconsciously beginning to seek you out, perhaps without even fully understanding the purpose of their search. They are noticing a profound disparity. Other individuals simply don't compare to the unique feeling and profound connection that your energy evokes within them. They find themselves questioning why they suddenly feel a sense of incompleteness, even when surrounded by the vibrant energy of a crowd or engaged in seemingly fulfilling activities. The unvarnished truth, the foundational principle here, is that energy does not lie. While words can be carefully crafted to deceive, and actions can be delayed or misinterpreted, energy, in its purest and most authentic form, always reveals the underlying truth. And your energy, at this very moment, is speaking loudly and unequivocally to their deepest self. I am the one, I am yours, come to me. And they are listening, even if their conscious mind has not yet fully registered the depth of the connection that is being profoundly formed. The bond between you is steadily building, brick by invisible brick, and the pull, the magnetic force drawing you together, is utterly undeniable. The truth of your energy. Let your faith be an unyielding force, far stronger and more resolute than any lingering doubt. For even as you navigate your day, they are already feeling your presence. They are already recalling moments, real or imagined, that involve you. They are already desiring you with an intensity that deepens with each passing moment. This is a profound truth. You are not in the position of asking for love, for in your deepest essence, you are love. This revelation, this profound understanding, is the truth that possesses the power to fundamentally alter everything. You are not an empty vessel, passively awaiting to be filled by another. You are not incomplete until another person arrives to make you whole. No, you are the very source, the origin, the living, breathing embodiment of love itself. When this profound realization dawns upon you, when you feel it resonate deep within your bones, and with every conscious breath you take, something truly extraordinary begins to unfold. The world around you, your entire reality, begins to shift in profound and undeniable ways. This transformation occurs because you no longer seek love from others, as if it were a scarce commodity they possess, and must graciously bestow upon you. Instead, you begin to radiate it, to express it, to attract it naturally and effortlessly, like a moth drawn to a flame. Love is not something you must earn through arduous effort or prove yourself worthy of. It is something you must align with. And the journey of alignment begins, always, with how you genuinely feel about yourself. When you consciously begin to embody the vibration of pure love, not the anxious desperation of needing it, not the demanding craving, but the sheer purity of love itself, you move differently through the world. You think differently, with a newfound clarity and purpose. You show up in the world with a presence, a luminous quality that others simply cannot ignore. People instinctively sense it in your energy, in the quiet depths of your silence, in the directness of your gaze. You no longer emanate from a place of pleading, "Please choose me." Instead, you emanate from a place of unshakable knowing. I already understand precisely who I am. That energy, born of self-awareness and self-acceptance, is profoundly magnetic. That is precisely what draws your specific person to you. Not persistent pleading, not endless overthinking, but the unwavering internal realization that you already are the very essence of what they are subconsciously seeking. Imagine love as a specific frequency, much like a radio station. If you are tuned into the frequency of doubt, of fear, or of longing, then that is precisely the kind of experience you will continue to encounter and perpetuate. However, when you consciously choose to tune into the frequency of love, an unshakable, unconditional, unapologetic love, you begin to broadcast a powerful signal that effortlessly calls into your experience everything that perfectly matches that elevated vibration. There is no need to ask, no need to beg, because the universe, in its infinite responsiveness, reacts not just to what you want, but to what you are. You are love, in every fiber of your being, and when you walk through your life imbued with that profound knowing, that self-evident truth, its beautiful reflection begins to manifest everywhere you look. You start to notice that people treat you differently. They begin to mirror back to you the profound respect and love with which you treat yourself. Your specific person, in particular, will feel something they cannot quite explain. They will feel a deep sense of safety in your presence, an undeniable attraction to your essence, and an undeniable illumination simply by being near you. This is not due to any superficial actions you might be performing, but rather because of the powerful, resonant vibration in which you are consistently living. You transform into a lighthouse, a beacon of light, rather than a frantic searchlight desperately seeking something external. You stand firmly within your own brilliant glow, and others are naturally, effortlessly drawn into its warmth. And here's the beautiful paradox. The more deeply you embody love, the less tolerance you have for anything that does not perfectly match that high vibration. You don't chase, you don't beg, you attract, you align, you receive. This profound shift is not about mere pretense. It is not about forcing a superficial fake positivity or reciting empty words without genuine feeling. It is at its core about turning inward, connecting with your deepest, most authentic essence, and realizing that the very love you are so ardently seeking is already, unequivocally, resident within you. Every single time you speak to yourself with kindness, every moment you treat yourself with patience and profound care, every instance you honor your intrinsic worth, you are actively becoming the love you truly desire. You are no longer passively waiting. You are actively living it. Your specific person is not searching for an elusive perfection. They are seeking authenticity. They are searching for a frequency that resonates deeply, a feeling that reminds them of home. And when you embody love, in its purest and most unconditional form, that is precisely what you become: home. They feel it in your presence. They remember something profound that their soul has always known. That true love is not discovered outside of us, but rather it is beautifully awakened when two beings, each already deeply aware of the love within themselves, come together in harmonious union, live in conviction. So release the nagging question of, when will they love me? Instead, choose to declare with unwavering certainty, I am love, I am worthy, I am chosen. And then step back and observe with wonder as your entire reality begins to bend and reshape itself, precisely to reflect that profound truth. Witness how your specific person shifts, how they begin to perceive you with new eyes, eyes that see your true essence and worth. Observe how they begin to crave the deep connection they feel when bathed in your radiant energy, not because you have asked them to, but because you have fundamentally become the very vibration that they simply cannot resist. You are love in its purest and most potent form, and love with an infallible certainty always finds its perfect match. Affirmations are not mere words. They are potent tools that actively reprogram your entire reality. They are in essence powerful frequencies, precise instructions sent directly to your subconscious mind, and clear signals broadcast to the vast expanse of the universe. Every time you utter an affirmation with genuine conviction, with an undeniable feeling of its truth, you are actively choosing the reality you wish to experience. You are no longer living passively by default. You are consciously creating by design. Repeating profound truths such as, they crave me. They want me now might initially seem simplistic, perhaps even unbelievable to your rational mind. However, the very moment you persist in these powerful declarations, you begin a subtle yet profound shift in the inner landscape of your mind, a landscape that serves as the fundamental foundation for everything that manifests in your external reality. Your subconscious mind, a powerful and unwavering servant, does not engage in questioning whether something is inherently true or false. Instead, it readily accepts repetition and emotion as irrefutable facts. Therefore, if you have spent weeks, months, or even years dwelling on thoughts such as, they don't want me, I'm not enough, or why haven't they chosen me, then those persistent thoughts have undeniably become your internal reality, and by direct extension, your external experience. This is precisely where affirmations step in. They are your indispensable tool to overwrite that outdated, limiting mental programming. They are the powerful antidote to deeply ingrained limiting beliefs. When you declare they crave me, and you repeat it with consistent conviction, you are actively laying down new neural pathways in your brain. You are, quite literally, instructing your mind what to believe, and your mind, in its inherent nature, will diligently begin to seek out evidence to support this newfound belief. This process begins subtly. You might begin to walk with a newfound confidence, a spring in your step that wasn't there before. You'll feel a palpable shift in your energetic vibration, a lightness that indicates inner change. You'll stop compulsively checking your phone with anxious anticipation because the need for external validation diminishes. You'll begin to carry yourself with the unmistakable energy of someone who is deeply desired, someone who is already chosen and profoundly valued. And because your energy always leads the way, your specific person will begin to feel that shift too, even if they cannot consciously articulate its source. They may not grasp it logically, but energetically, they will undeniably feel the pull. They will sense your newfound detachment from neediness and your powerful ascent into a state of personal empowerment. They will sense the change in your internal landscape, and they will inevitably begin to respond to this transformed frequency. This is precisely why affirmations must be both persistent and deeply emotional. It's not about empty robotic repetition. It's about profoundly embodying the words you are speaking. When you declare, they want me now, truly feel it. Visualize the scenario with vivid detail. Allow your entire body to respond as if it's already a tangible reality. The more real it feels to you, the faster it becomes real to them. You are actively shifting timelines. You are moving from a reality of passive waiting and anxious hoping into a profound reality of absolute knowing and effortless receiving. There is nothing manipulative about this process whatsoever. You are not attempting to control another person's free will or impose your desires upon them. You are instead influencing your own energy, your own deeply held mindset. And because we exist within a vibrational universe, a universe that operates on the principles of resonance and attraction, that profound internal shift will inevitably reflect outward into your external reality. Your specific person will instinctively react to the dominant frequency you are holding. If you profoundly believe that you are irresistible, they will naturally begin to perceive you in that very light. If you declare with unwavering conviction that they crave your presence, their subconscious mind will begin to feel that craving. Not because you forced it upon them, but because your energetic vibration has become profoundly magnetic. Affirmations achieve their greatest efficacy when paired with unwavering consistency and profound emotional engagement. Even if doubts inevitably surface, and they will, continue to affirm. Continue to speak the new truth with unwavering conviction. Your reality will inevitably bend to the story you repeat most often and with the most feeling. Every single time you declare, "They are thinking about me," or "They can't stop missing me," you are actively stepping into the version of yourself that is already deeply loved, already profoundly wanted. And that version of you is powerful beyond measure. You are not merely uttering words, you are purposefully planting seeds of intention. And with sufficient repetition and profound feeling, those seeds will blossom into tangible, lived experiences. Eventually, what once felt like a distant fantasy will seamlessly integrate into your normal, everyday reality. Your specific person will reach out. They will express feelings you have longed to hear. They will begin to behave in ways that perfectly match the high vibrational energy you have been consistently affirming, because they are responding directly to the powerful vibration you have consistently sent out. Therefore, never underestimate the profound power of affirmations. They are your personal spell, your divine command, your powerful declaration. Speak them as if they are already true. Live them as if they have already happened. Let the profound declaration, "They crave me, they want me now," become your undeniable truth, and then simply observe with wonder as your entire reality meticulously rearranges itself to perfectly match that truth. They love you deeply and desperately. Understand this profound truth. They do not love you casually, they love you deeply and desperately. This is not a fragile or superficial affection that can be easily swayed or forgotten. This is the kind of love that profoundly consumes their thoughts, that stirs their emotions to their very core, and that pulls relentlessly at their soul, drawing them closer to your essence. The only thing, truly, that stands between you and the full, tangible experience of this reality is your assumption. Your assumption is the fundamental root, the very blueprint of your entire experience. If you hold the belief even subtly that love from your specific person is weak, uncertain, or perpetually distant, then that is precisely what you will continue to perceive and experience in your reality. However, the precise moment you shift your assumption to one of intense, undeniable, and unconditional love, everything, both within you and around you, begins to transform dramatically. You see, assumptions are not passive thoughts. They are profoundly active creators. They are emotional blueprints, deeply etched patterns that actively shape and mold your reality. When you firmly assume that your specific person cannot stop thinking about you, that they are craving your presence, missing your essence, and aching to be with you, you are aligning with the powerful energy of being wanted, of being chosen, of being truly adored. That energy, born of conviction, is powerfully magnetic. It matters not what transpired in the past. It matters not how things superficially appear in your current circumstances. What truly matters is the profound truth you consciously choose to dwell in, the assumption you hold as your undeniable reality. Your specific person, in their subconscious, responds directly to your dominant assumption about them. If you constantly harbor the fear that they have moved on, if you persistently wonder whether they feel anything genuine for you, you are unintentionally affirming that fear as truth, and thus perpetuating it. But when you declare, with unwavering inner conviction, that they love you madly, that they can barely breathe without you, that they desire you deeply, you awaken that very truth within them. This occurs not because you are manipulating them or forcing your will upon them, but because you are aligning with the love that already exists at a higher, more profound level of consciousness. True love does not originate in the physical world. It begins always in consciousness, and your powerful assumption serves as the gateway to its manifestation. So take a moment to ask yourself, What would you feel? How would you carry yourself? How would your entire being radiate if you knew with absolute certainty that they were completely, utterly, and irrevocably in love with you? What if you knew they were thinking about you the very moment they awoke, dreaming of you just before they slept, and feeling that deep, almost unbearable longing to simply be near you? That version of reality, that profound experience, already exists. And you can step into it. You can embody it, the very moment you shift your underlying assumption. You must understand that this profound kind of love is not rare or unattainable. It is not reserved exclusively for others. It is unequivocally available to you, right here, right now. However, it cannot coexist with the corrosive presence of doubt. It cannot flourish and grow in the barren soil of insecurity. It must be firmly planted in the fertile ground of certainty. You must claim it as yours, own it completely, and live it with every fiber of your being, even before you perceive any external, tangible proof. For once you claim it within yourself, once it becomes an undeniable truth in your inner world, the external proof becomes an absolute inevitability. When you walk through your day knowing, truly knowing, that they are aching for you, knowing that they desire you as profoundly as you desire them, your energy becomes utterly irresistible. You are no longer trying to capture their attention. You already possess it. You are no longer hoping they will realize your immense worth. They already do, subconsciously. Your assumption sends a powerful, clear signal, not only to the vast universe, but also directly to them on an energetic level. They may not consciously understand why they suddenly feel a surge of love, an undeniable desire to call you, or an urgent need to see you. But it is precisely because your energy has shifted. Your inner knowing, your profound conviction, is actively calling their heart home. This is the unparalleled power of assumption. It is the quiet, yet potent force that has the capacity to move mountains, to bend reality to your will, and to reignite passions that may have seemed dormant. You are not required to beg for love. You are not required to chase. You simply need to shift the lens through which you perceive the relationship, from a mindset of scarcity to one of boundless abundance, from crippling doubt to fervent desire, from casual indifference to consuming passion. They do not love you halfway. They love you fully, passionately, desperately. Let that profound truth become your unwavering reality. Let that powerful atmosphere envelop your entire inner world, and then observe with awe as your external world begins to beautifully and powerfully mirror it back to you. For once you truly assume that kind of love, once it becomes your inner truth, it becomes utterly impossible for them not to feel it, to recognize it, and to respond to it in tangible ways.